Hello, this is Rodolfo again, and this time I will show you a few tips for the witches of Hemwick. As soon as you go in, there will be a matte one, and the thing you need to bear in mind most is make sure that you're not surrounded. Right now there's only one, but as the fight progresses there will be more, and that can become troublesome. As soon as that one is dead, the first thing I do is I look around. The witches are usually on one of the two ends of the screen or on the wooden platform. That red orb is one of the tells, because the witches only appear when you get close to them. So as you see one of those orbs, you need to make for it quickly. Right here I take a little bit too long in preparing my attack, and the witch punishes me for that. So as soon as you have identified a witch, and so long as she's not surrounded by matte ones, you need to go in and do as much damage as you can. And once the witch is dispatched, you need to look around, identify either new witches and also where the other matte ones are. Notice that if you have a slow weapon such as the axe, the matte ones can hit you quicker than you can hit them, even though you will have more reach than them. There are very many strategies to beat this fight, but the one that every single one has in common is that you need to be very aware of where the henchmen are, so that you don't get yourself surrounded. So that's the area of effect of the witch. It can be another of their tells. So you just need to when they cast spells, you need to see where the spell is coming from, because that will reveal the witch's position. And keep moving. That's another very important point in common of all strategies in this fight, is that they all keep you moving every second, because you need to walk by the invisible witches so that you know where they are. Notice, for example, that right here I find one witch, but the henchman is too close, so I decide against hitting them. The witches can effectively become a distraction for the matte ones to gang on you, so make sure that doesn't happen. Once the first witch is dead, the second one will appear and you will see a second health bar on the screen. If you take too long in killing the witch, then she will revive the first one with 20%, 30% or so health, and that's what makes this fight complex. I've seen some strategies recommending that you get the first witch close to dying and then just focus on the other one, so that they don't get a chance of resurrecting each other. However, in this case, I just, was concerned on getting the fight over and done with as quickly as possible, because I had been killed countless times. When the witches cast the spell that locks you into place, it's important that you're not surrounded, because that spell that just freezes you into place can give the matte ones an opportunity to attack you all at the same time. If the witch is close, she will do an attack where she comes and rips your eyes out, and that can take a huge chunk of your health bar. So the other idea, the other point to keeping your distance from the matte ones is, so that if you're hit by that spell, that they don't get a chance of taking too much advantage of that. As you've seen me do in this fight, as soon as I dispatch a matte one or a witch, the first thing I do is I start moving and I start looking around me. And notice that I only attack the witch when she's alone. If she's surrounded by henchmen, it's probably not a good idea, because then you can get surrounded yourself. And that's very much it. You just keep rinsing and repeating, keep running around trying to find a witch, keep looking around you, trying to make sure to control the distance between the mad ones and you. Just keep doing that and you'll be fine. That blue spell coming from the left cast at that distance is very easy to dodge, and it hasn't got a lot of tracking, so a quick sprint or a rightly timed dodge can save you a very painful moment. Having killed this witch, the one that remains is the one in the corner near the red orb, and as you dive in for the last few hits of the fight, just remember that as soon as the witch dies, you need to look around and see where the henchmen are, because they won't disappear immediately. They will hang around for just enough to hit you one more time, and if your health bar is low enough, then you'll have to just go back and get your blood echoes. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.